Hi, everybody. Today's chapter is called Voice Leading and Inversions, and it's a continuation on the harmony bit. And inversions are basically playing a chord or a triad from different positions. So, for example, if I have the same C major triad here, so that's C, E, G. So we'll call this position 1, then like the starting position. Position 2 will start from the second note, which is the E. And in this case, it's going to be 3, 5, 1. And it sounds like this. So all we did basically was bring the root note, the C, up an octave. And to get the final one, the 5 position, or the third inversion, it's 5, which is the G, 5, 1, 3. So we basically keep the 5, which is the G, bring the C and the E up an octave. So it sounds like this. So here are all 3 inversions. Here's the root, the first inversion, and the second inversion. So I don't know why that's stuck in red. Okay. And you can do that with basically everything. And the reason it's useful is if you have like two kind of disjointed chords that are far away from each other, and you want to bring them closer to each other, and that's what voice leading is about, is having a certain sound continue throughout your harmony, your phrase. And so it's pretty useful that way. It's very easy to figure out. And I applied it to the same song I was working on yesterday. And here. So this is how it started. It starts from D, A, C, G, F, C, and then down an octave, and then G. You'll see that here, between those two chords, for example, and between those two chords, there's something always going on. Like there's the A continues here, the G continues here, but some of them, that's not the case. Here, for example, they continue because it's basically the same chord, but played down an octave. So it's the same, sorry, the same notes, sounds, but just down an octave. And so how do we use inversions to fix that? Well, here in this chord, the A, C, E, well, that has two chords, two notes from the C chord. And then, so we just, all we do is use the second inversion, which was like the 5, 1, 3, and bring those two up an octave. So now this voice is continuing here. The G, we don't have a problem with it, it's working. And we just go on doing that, fixing them. Here, the one difference here is I made this chord, what used to be a G, I think. Yep, a G. I added the 7th. I made it into a 7th chord, so now it has something running through to the next chord, which is an F. And yeah, the rest just goes on normally. I went along and did that with the other chords as well. So if we look here, which are all 7th chords, some of them are empty because they're split between the two sounds. So here you can always see that there's some sort of continuity going on. Well, yeah. There's always something going on. And I found that with using 7th chords is easier because basically I have more notes to pick and choose from. And more ideas, more ways to adjust the voice leading, like make make sure that a certain voice is going throughout. And yeah, and let's listen to what that sounds like. Okay, so now it sounds much tighter than it did yesterday. And the sounds are more homogeneous together. There's a certain strong sense of continuity going through. So, yeah, that's it for inversions and voice leading, and I'll see you tomorrow.